Alright, what is up guys? It is CRYPTONiTE here, and I don't know exactly where this idea came from, but I'm just going to go through basically the games that I'm looking forward to this year, 2013, and break down why I'm excited for them, what I'm looking forward to. If that doesn't interest you, there's many other videos on our channel you can go check out, and let's get started. So, one of the first games that I'm really anticipating, and like I said before, I don't know if these games are going to be out already by the time this video is out, but I'm just going to talk about them anyway. So this is before, the games came out, that my opinion. So anyways, The Last of Us is the first one. PS3 exclusive. Naughty Dog is making it. Naughty Dog enough makes me want to get the game because I didn't play much of the Uncharted 1 and 2. I have them. But never really got to it, playing much of them. But it's Naughty Dog. It's a beautiful game. I will give it that. The graphics wise, they make beautiful games, and storyline wise, they're really good at creating a great storyline. So I'm excited for The Last of Us. It's a little bit more of my style, the zombies and stuff like that, and it just looks like my kind of game. So I'm really excited for that one. And like I said, zombies, that's just about says it all. But next game I'm looking forward to is Metro Last Light. Now, Metro 2033 was a PC game on Steam, and I didn't get to finish all of it. I was very close to it. I know how it ends and everything. It's a hard game, and I didn't get towards completing the end of it. So, I mean, call me noob if you want, but I didn't get quite finish it myself. I never beat it myself. But I know how it ends, and I played basically the whole entire thing. I was not too far from beating it. But, I'm really excited to see that. And it's coming to console, which is something that I'm really excited for because I'm not that great with the keyboard and mouse, period. That could have been probably a big part of my issue as to why I didn't get to beat it. But I'm getting better at it now, a lot better than I was before when I played that game. But I'm really excited to see that come to console, something I'm a little more natural to, a little easier to control for me, besides the keyboard and mouse. But other than that, speaking of keyboard and mouse, Elder Scrolls Online is coming out towards the end of the year of 2013, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm really interested to see how the mega server works. That's something that sounds very interesting, having one giant server that houses all the players. That sounds incredible. I have a feeling though that it's gonna not do so good. It's gonna pretty much pull a Diablo 3, and nobody can play online for a little while because there's just gonna be so many bugs. That's just how games are. I'd be surprised if it runs smoothly at the beginning, but yeah, I'm really excited to see how the mega server works out. And it's Elder Scrolls Online. Skyrim, great game. From what I've played, it's a great game, and I think they're going to do a really good job with it. I'm excited to see that come to Steam. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it comes to Steam Box as well. I'm assuming it will be if it's coming to Steam. But yeah, I'm really excited to see that. Another one is Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 I talked about a lot too. I talk about that actually quite a bit. Really excited to see that. That's kind of my next first-person shooter is what I'm looking at, because COD, as I said, it's dead for me. I don't play it anymore really, and I'm really excited to see Battlefield 4 and see how that plays, see how much better it is than Battlefield 3. It looks, somehow the graphics look better than Battlefield 3, and I think Battlefield 3 looks good. And I'm a console gamer, so that's why, PC gamers might look at it differently, but I think it looks good. It looks better than Battlefield 3. Lighting looks even better. The storyline for the campaign looks better. I saw that 17-minute gameplay that came out, which is probably a little old by now, by the time you're hearing this commentary. But excited for Battlefield 4. Excited to see exactly how it steps up in the first-person shooter market, and I'm very excited for it. Another one that I'm looking forward to. This one is coming out soon. By the time I'm actually recording this, it's Dead Island Riptide. Haven't beaten the first Dead Island yet. I'm going to though. I'm doing a Let's Play with Clemens, or should be. If not, me and him are just playing on our own. But We did record some, and it should be uploaded by now, hopefully. Not quite sure. If it's not, you can bug us and tell us to record some. But other than that, you know, Dead Island Riptide. Dead Island, the first game, I liked it. It is a good game. From what I've played, it's a really good game. It's fun. Only problem that I didn't get to playing it all is because I was maybe a week behind. You know, I got it a week later, and so it's more fun to play those kind of games with more people. And you know, everybody I played with, they already pretty much, you know, there wasn't too many of my friends who got that game, and the people who did get the game already played it all together. So I was kind of a loner, but I talked Clemens into getting it and doing the Let's Play. So hopefully we can play it, and I can catch up to, you know, the end of the story by the time Riptide comes out, or at least close to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Dead Island Riptide. Dead Island's a fun game. Like I said, zombies, that says enough. But another game I'm looking forward to, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, I don't know if this is a good looking forward to or not, but like I said, I've bagged on Revelations enough. I don't like Revelations, and I haven't played the third one yet as of now when I'm recording this. So I hear that, you know, 3 is not that exciting either. So I'm interested to see how Black Flag does, not from playing it, but also from just hearing about what people think about it. You know, the feedback it'll get. I'm excited to see if it will do well. And I think it's an interesting era and time they're doing. They're doing the Pirates of the Caribbean age, I guess you could say. You know, pirates and all that kind of stuff. And that sounds interesting. I'm interested to see how that plays in the storyline and exactly how that will work, and if it'll, you know, actually work smoothly. And I'm sure it will. You know, Ubisoft, they do a great job at their Assassin's Creeds, or at least did. But, you know, I think they'll do fine. I think it'll fit in decent, hopefully. I don't want them to milk out the Assassin's Creed series too far and make a crappy game based on a crappy era and time, which does not fit the series at all, which is more likely, in my opinion, than you know, it being a great game and no problems, runs perfectly smoothly in the, you know, Assassin's Creed series. I don't know how it's gonna go. Very excited, and it's a very anticipated game for me, and I'm sure for the gaming community. Other than that, another game is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto period is a great game. Grand Theft Auto, I played 4. I played a lot of 4. I didn't play the storyline in 4. I just basically did what everybody else did, which is just screw around, and I did that for days straight. Grand Theft Auto is a great series. I played a little bit of San Andreas, not too much. Lots of people say that's their favorite, but for me it's got to be 4 because that's the first one I started playing, and that's around the time that one came out. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm really excited to see 5, and it looks good, it looks exciting, and it sounds like everybody I know is getting it, which, you know, is a pretty good amount of people. And, you know, it's Grand Theft Auto. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be, you know, possibly, potentially the game of the year. You know, maybe not announced and, you know, awarded game of the year, but I think it will have, you know, the community's heart, because I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. We're in a time in video gaming where, you know, for me personally, it feels like things are slowed down. You know, games are not at their peak as they used to be, and, you know, I'm excited to see how it works in the community and how people, you know, rate it and what kind of feedback it gets, kind of like Assassin's Creed. And, you know, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited, very excited to play it. Looks like it's a very large area, open world. But other than that, Destiny looks like a great game. It's made by Bungie. Like I've said, I've told this before. It's made by Bungie, the people who made Halo 1, 2, and 3. Really excited to see how Bungie brings back a game, how closely related it will be to the Halo series, and how it will play, how the gameplay will feel. It'll be for the PS4, if that gives you a timeline. And, you know, it's futuristic. It's on a new console. Really excited. I think it could be the next big first-person shooter, and I hope it is. I want Bungie to do well. you know, they've made great games in the past, and they should continue to. I don't see why they should stop. Another great game that's coming out is Deadpool. Really excited to see Deadpool. I say that about all these games, but Deadpool looks good. The only thing that worries me is I believe it's made by the people who made Duke Nukem, and we all know how that worked. I believe that was on sale for $30 at our local GameStop. It was already price dropped to $30 after about a week the game was out. I think it might have even been less. So that just shows how badly, you know, Duke Nukem did. And I mean, the community just didn't really talk. It was lots of hype, and people didn't like it really. That's basically how it went. Either that or didn't get hype after it sold. So I mean, that's what worries me about Deadpool. I'm interested to see how that works, see how that plays, and the storyline looks amazing. I'm really interested to see Deadpool in a storyline just as much as anybody else. So excited to see Deadpool. Another game I'm excited for, Diablo 3. That's coming out for PS3 and PS4, I believe. It's both of them. So I'm excited to see how that works on console. It should be interesting. I didn't play it on PC ever, but it should be interesting to see how that exactly plays on console, and if it plays well. Because I mean, if it plays well, maybe it'll be better on console. I'm not sure if there's any PC players out there who would disagree. If you do, let me know, because I don't know how well it plays on PC, and if you think it'll play well on console. But excited to see how that plays, like I said, and interested, I guess you could say. One last game on my list for this year of 2013 is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs looks like a super interesting storyline. Very, very, very intricate. Looks very, very appealing, and it looks like a game that it looks to me like something I could be addicted to, kind of like I was with Assassin's Creed when I first started playing it, and kind of like Infamous 1 when I played that, and interested to get back into a game that kind of has that feel of sucking you into it. And Watch Dogs looks like that game, you know, futuristic. You know, it's basically like a Hitman, in my opinion, is what I think of it. I think of it as a Hitman in the future, you know, Hitman Absolution. If you guys just don't know what that game is, maybe I'll post some around here before this video comes out, after this video out. So maybe sometime I'll post it. We'll see. But, you know, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that's about it. If you guys have any games you're looking forward to, please put them in the comments below. I'll be glad to take a look and maybe even talk about them in the future then. So thank you guys for watching, and hasta la vista.